Oh, can you hear me? Can you hear me? We have prepared. So I will count down. Count down. For I'm counting now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start.
I'm Mika. I worked on 2 maps and not much more.
Hi, I'm Skybreaker. I drafted 1 map and have worked on a few more.
Yep. So, for those of y'all who don't know, this is Strawberry Jam. It is a custom map pack for Celeste. It was released in February and has over 111 maps. Took 2 years to develop and with over 350 contributors. This is a very large custom map pack. It's spread over 5 difficulty lobbies. We are not going to be showcasing that whole thing because that's over 3 hours long. We are just going to be showing the advanced lobby. You can see the 5 of them at the top. Press prologue. Oh, did our beginning get cut off in terms of audio? That's unfortunate. All right, whatever. This TAS has had over 100 contributors. I cannot list them all, but we are just 3 of them.
这个 TAS 有200多人参与。
The previous Fangame showcase earlier, it was like a month ago, had beginner, intermediate, and expert tests showcased. We're not assuming that you've seen these. This is a whole new thing. I think that's everything I need to say. Commentators, y'all have anything else?
Yeah, we can start.
Okay. We're gonna start
Countdown?
Yep, y'all ready? We're gonna be starting in 3, 2, 1, go. This lobby is drafted mainly by Ellen Jax and Celerity.
Yep, so the levels exist in a big lobby, and to find the optimal route, a computer search program was actually used.
简单说一下这个图啊，这个图是
This level is basically a maze,
草莓酱第
but we
3
already know
章
the path, so
的一
it's
个
not
解谜
that big of a
图，
problem.
路线解谜图。
The glowing fields actually
Oh,
teleport you between different parts of the map, which have different color schemes. And some of the colors have the keys while other colors don't. And sometimes we skip the triggers by going under them. Yeah, death warping through. Not too long.
And that's all we did. So this is actually a map I
好，
drafted.
然后这一张图呢
And
是 multi-boost
是
I think like
第3章一张非常好
20
玩
seconds
的
have been saved off of it.
就是实际活图，是风之怒，风之怒 BGM 也很好听。然后主要新机制就是这个拉伸泡泡，拉伸泡泡。然后这一张图的攀爬是
This
无
map
限
has
体力的，可以
infinite
一直爬。
stamina, and there's a huge skip right here.
然后这里
Yeah,
是
that
利用了一个
barely
踏
works.
面 skip 直接跳了一面。
Yeah. It abuses a glitch that we're not gonna explain.
Unfortunately, we don't really have time
这里也
to
是
explain
展示了 TS 的魅力
Celeste， movement
一些操作
mechanics.
只有 TS 的做法。
Those of y'all who aren't familiar, the long and short of it is Celeste has 3 main movement things: jumping, dashing, and grabbing. And literally everything is built around that.
Yeah, it's not as simple because we can combine all the movements in a lot of different ways. Here we're actually trying to make the block hit the vault and correct, which saves like a frame each time you do that.
That like weaves through the bees there. It's pretty tight.
Yeah, the cycles aren't that in the way in this map, thankfully.
这是扒在了安定点，躲都不用躲。
Now we're into this, like, boss fight.
最后一面是个 boss 面，但这个 boss 就是挨
The boss
被挨
fight
打，
is just
完全
slammed
没
to
有
the
还手
beam.
能力。
This is actually one of, not one, not two, but 3 bee-themed maps in Strawberry Jam. Genuine coincidence. Hey there.
Hey there.
Hey there.
好，下一张是
Next
一
up
张
is belated
两极分化
Valentine's Day.
评分严重
This
的
one is a map full of unbreakable hearts that we can bounce off of and get our
啊，
dashes
迟来
back
的情
from.
人节，所以这一关是玩心弹心的啊，弹心。
Yeah, and if you dash the frame, you collide with one of these hearts. You dash and you also get your dash back, which allows for a lot of different skips.
Yeah, SJ music is biased, but really good. We have over 8 hours of original music. CMB is B-themed as well. I mean, I guess.
啊，这个心是假的啊，然后继续往上，然后就是弹小心。这里是
These
碰
are
心瞬间
so
冲刺
weird to
可以，
optimize these heart bounces.
就是撞到心，恢复一段恢复冲刺，对，同时也不会被那个星星
I
弹走
would。never be biased, you're so right.
好，
Yeah,
这个心是真
Kaiser
的，
has no
What?
affiliation with
Cool.
Strawberry Jam.
Certainly
At
not
all.
in this TAS even. So we land up there for the pedestal,
这一关是一
and
个
for
抛
some
接
reason
图
I
叫
genuinely
上
don't
指
know
剑
why this happens. It sets up a thing the next time we go into the lobby. I will point it out when that happens. This is superstructure, holdable map.
Yeah, I actually drafted this map. And it's a very restrictive map, but we have some cool skips occasionally, like there,
跳了
where
个
we
门，
jump off the spikes there and go under the door. And a couple
Okay, so
of very
coming
cool
up
things along the way too.
In about 45 seconds is the first instance of a glitch called hazard stunning. Basically, lightning and those circular spikes, they only become collidable once they're on screen, but they only make that check once every 3 frames. So by pausing once every 3 frames, it lets us keep these hazards unloaded, which you will see.
Specifically, the collision is unloaded. They still exist.
Note that pausing every 3 frames takes up a lot of time, so it's only worth it if it skips a large portion of the map.
这里使用了2秒一暂2帧一暂
Here we go.
Yep.
stun，
And
跳过了一些
some
防范
ultras
地
to the
嘛
heart.。
这个具体我不是特别懂。
So that will be in a couple more
And
maps.
there we go. We
as well.
spawn immediately next to the
跳
toggle
过了
3
一段过程
entrance.，
直接到这个
Somehow.
开关理论
I。know how variations of that work, but that particular one is weird.
哇，这关飞了，我操，全程在飞。
Stunning exclamation
80%.
80%. Yeah, I believe that was like a sub 30.
This one has a lot of
这里
speed
用了
built up
stun
here.
That was a tiny stun, like 2
直接
poses.
穿刺了。哇，全程在飞。
This
So
map
this-
is really cool.
Yeah,
好，
The
这一关也
skateboard
是
is,
爽关，叫丛林
definitely
快跑。
exists.
我玩滑板的。
It affects.
Yeah, basically what it means
physics.
is a lot less air friction,
Mhm.
so we can conserve speed for a lot longer, but it also takes longer to accelerate if you don't have a dash.
If you think we don't play that
also
map,
you
get ready
can't-
for some other stuff.
Yeah, you can't climb jump in this map either, except for out of dashes. And these mushroom boosters give you a speed boost.
Yeah, I believe they actually give you more speed if you dash into them.
Unfortunately, speed is limited a lot in this map. You could keep more speed, but you have to slow down for certain things, which is a shame. However,
哇，最后这
good
段
speed
加速
sometimes.
起飞了，可以。
Madeline
前面
Rad
呢
Celeste, I love
大
Radeline.
体上跟正路差不太多，不过很多细节。
No bias there either.
好，这一关是克隆之机，
Yep.
主体是打 BOSS。
I know someone who drafted this map.
This is the other map that I drafted. And here we have different explosives, let's say, that are used to hurt Madeline.
这里是第一时间拿炸弹啊，这样最快的时间把它引爆。
That strat is cool. And here we have to stun the Seeker on the first
都是第
possible
一时间
frame,
打
so
爆，然后利用这个机关。
you can have
都是最
optimal
快。
explosions.
这边
By the way, that
穿
was
刺
a
是
demo
用了
dash.
demo dash，
You can dash with a crouched hitbox and it
了
lets
解
you fit through.
蔚蓝速通的都应该都知道这个技巧。
Yeah, these spikes coincidentally have exactly a 4 pixel gap between them, which is the height of Madeline's crouching hitbox.
Nice multi-boost off that block.
好，就
And
过
that
了
room is
最后一
actually
段也
a
是
replica
各
of
种
a room
CP 加
from
速。
the base game.
好，这个是
The tower.
第3章难度比较高的一张图，叫
The
16
This
tower.
map is a lot of fun to. This task is a lot of fun to work on.
这一关是找路玩
Yeah,
玩
we do a
果
lot
冻
of
的，
unintended movement,
全程蹭刺儿边啊。
which is fair to say about a lot of maps to be up there.
I did just say that, man. So we need to interact with that dream block to continue. It's possible, theoretically, kind of possible to do a spike climb that
这
skips
边是穿
a
墙
lot of that
果
room.
冻，
That
穿墙果冻。
spike climb's possible. However, it's
I wish you
看
could
穿墙
really
不是开挂了，
doable
是
in
这个
practice.
水晶啊，穿墙水晶，我说错了。
I wish you could use one of these
好，
dream
最后的
riffles
话
to
撞
just
心
go
有一
outside the
个
map,
尾沙面，
but there are spikes in the walls, sadly.
Yeah,
这边撞心尾沙面。
fake heart there.
And this room is really interesting.
这里不能冲刺，全程不能冲刺，要保这个
A bunch of
穿
dashless
墙
movement.
水晶的效果。
Yeah, dream blocks are always really fun for TAS.
Next up is
好，这关
Starlight
是
Station.
第
I
3
really
章，
like this
Personal favorites both.
非常好玩，而且
Tassing
不
and
难的
Flame.
高速
Yeah.
双图星光战啊，星空
Tass
战
gets a
In this map-
ridiculous amount of speed off some of these blocks.
啊，星光战是星光战，一开始说的是对的。哇，好多 skip
Yes,
啊！
watch carefully.
Big multi boost coming up. Yep.
Hope you didn't blink.
Another
啊，
stun
这里用
there.
了 stun 就是两帧。
You can always tell when we're
三帧
stunning
两帧一战
based on the game kind of
这
just
光
looking like
是
it's
跳
lagging
过
a
了一
lot.
些次的判定。
It's not actually lagging.
直接
It
起
just
飞了。
pauses.
Yeah, we hold the key to hide the pause menu, which is why it looks like that.
啊，这边跳了一小段，应该是我没看清
A
是
lot of the
这个
rooms
还是
are
穿过去的。
capped by these moving blocks, so we have to end up waiting for these anyway, some rooms. But most of the rooms are okay with that. Here, we do a little stun.
这个就是 stun 啊，就是两帧一
And
战
basically,
来穿刺儿的。
each time you jump off of a moving block, it gives a speed boost, which means we can stack
这个是
them.
第3章，就是我
get
个人
lost
也
and
是非常
lost speed.
强烈推荐，就
For
有
example-
能力
Just like
去
that.
玩一玩这张图，真的很
Yeah,
That's
the
so
Tass
much
jumps
fun.
off
Iwan
that
运用
block
得非
8
常
times.
淋漓尽致。
Call the Void. This map's
wow.
interesting. It doesn't have
原理我不知道啊。这一关是
gravity.
今天上午
like
解说
anywhere?
那个
Well, actually, it has gravity in some
的时候也说了，
places.
就是失重啊，失重。
You can also
就
grab while
是
moving upward in some other
回收一
situations.
下那个就是说的内容。这一关就是虚空的
Makes
召
it
唤，
really hard to
机制就是
manipulate
失重
things.
啊，失重。
There's no friction.
啊，那就是每3帧，那就是我记错了。我是个菜鸡啊，我完全不了解 TAS 的知识。
It's a standard movement for now.
I mean, it's definitely not standard. I mean, it kind of isn't.
Well, compared to the previous map.
Yeah. This map was made by someone who's a TASer to a degree.
这个感觉 TS 的路线比我想象中老实的多，大部分还是正路。
And skip the coins there so that we
哎，
can.
这是怎么跳过的？
What? No, go under the gates there so we can skip the coins.
Yeah, the death plane is surprisingly low.
Raindrops.
好，
So the
这一关
mechanic in this
叫
map
yeah.
is
Surprising.
that
雨落
you
玫
can
瑰是
hold
吧？
grab to pull out an umbrella anywhere,
Eh?
which acts a lot like a jelly in terms of
这
movement.
关要
This
收
map
集
is
这个
gigantic. We are skipping
可
the
能是
vast
走上面
majority
快
of
了
it.，
我以为
You
他
can
要
pretty
收
much
集。
assume that at any given point we are performing a large skip. After this room, anyway. This used to have more stunning. Fortunately, a lot of it was removed.
Yeah, and holding the umbrella
Well,
actually
the teacher
consumes
just
stamina,
has
so
that.
we can't do that indefinitely.
伞的
So this
性
is
质
a
跟
berry area, but it connects to.
这里是
We can do
走这
that
快吗？
skip, which used to be a
哦，
stun,
原来是
in
这
order
里
to
用 demo 弹是快吗？
get over here and skip a lot of the map, and then do that up dash to
Whoa,
the
this is
spikes there
what-
to skip more. Spike wall bounce to skip more. We are going above where you're supposed to go, in order to do this just truly awful stun. I
我们从这里就开
apologize,
始
but
暂停了。
it's fast. It lets us
Whoa,
grab these
whoa,
blocks
whoa,
and break the blocks
whoa.
here. Grab that
哇，
one block to break the
这
blocks
什么神
underneath
仙路线？
and skip a lot of the map. Grab this key and
啊，这里用
then
demo 弹是
take
直接
this
抄了个经过
shortcut，backwards.
这又是怎么钻过去的？消耗呀！
Not really, it's
刚想
something.
说这个
It
开伞
really is.
跟水母性质差不多，但是
And
会
then
消耗
one
体力。
more stun for good measure.
这也
Just
是
keep getting the key
stun
for
Yeah.
穿刺儿啊
Completely intended play right here.
啊！这个是最后一面了。
And then here in this last room, we can either go
Okay.
left or right, but left is definitely faster.
Curse you, breads.
And even with all those skips, that's still one of the longer tasks in this
啊
lobby
这一关叫
because the
啊
map's
这关
just
名字
gigantic.
可能有点真忘了，我去看一眼。啊，星空遗迹
This is Story Ruins.
这关叫星空遗迹，这
portals.
这关没什么存在感，这
That's
关
what
是
they
玩的
said.
传送门啊。
They preserve and like transform speed in strange ways.
Yeah, I think people can imagine how they work. Although there are some quirks. that
They're
are-
yeah. Have to wait there for the zipper. Have to wait there as well. This is how I beat the map casually, actually. So true, Collab.
Yeah, that was referring to raindrops, I
好，
believe.
这关
So,
是
Snap, we were
第三
supposed to do
章
like homework for
也
this
是
task, and we kind of just
比
didn't.
较难的一张图啊，
There's a
叫
lot
突出
of complex
节奏
stuff
节奏
going on here. So the main mechanic of this map is that we have these cassette blocks that are synced to music. That's
And
that's
we
pretty
also
much it.
dash whenever we can because each dash pauses the in-game timer, but the music still continues, so we want to dash as much as possible.
There's a lot going on in
Yeah,
that
just
transition,
Yeah,
I
each
believe.
dash saves 3
This is a
frames.
really precise stun.
直接超掉好长一截，
And yeah, the fact that these
Stop.
blocks are synced to
哇，
music
直接飞到这
means
边，
they're essentially on a
飞到
global
剧情面
cycle. So saving time is pretty complicated.
And I think this map uses teleports as well instead of room transitions.
Yes. And then
哇，这里用
stun to
stun 做
wall bounce
棒
off
就
the
是
wall
自
behind
两
a
跳
spinner.
Yeah, so these transitions also preserve your subpixel,
哇，这
which
全
we
是
probably
电
won't
幕大
get into.
That was probably the intended route, right?
Surely.
Surely that is too.
So in this
Demon
last room, we need to collect 4 of these coins.
Coins are synonymous with switches, by the way, for gates.
哇，这彩色边有点牛逼。
Yeah, they have a lot of names, I think.
There we go, Synapse. Shout out to Math Hacker for basically making that TAS at this point.
好，下一张图是金色，哎，
This is Golden Dawn. Jellies
金色黎明。
and move blocks and fish.
这关是个标准的
I
水
think
母超截图
Skybreaker
啊。
could
Yeah,
哇
yeah.
哇哇哇！
explain.
这
It's
画面
basically a jellyfish map with auto scroller blocks and pufferfish.
Yeah, there's a lot that's
Yeah, good
kind
thing.
of auto-scroller locked, but a lot that isn't. For example, this, as soon as we grab that block, we are now on that auto-scroller.
And we end up having
We are
to wait
getting
on
more
the bottom here
suggestions.
for a little bit.
这里
We're
是
getting suggestions in the
海
chat
边
what
等了一下那个
the
车，
coins are called.
Shields and
不
droids.
管是 TS 也得等车下来。
And key circles.
Surely that room's non-provable, right? And then, yes,
Yeah,
this
just
tragic
long
关
stun.
了下屏的这个
Don't
词
But
play
it
the
saves something like 5 seconds since it skips the
直
entire
接把
room
这个
pretty much.
这关流程直接跳过了。
Visibility in this map has also been improved, but actually hasn't updated that yet.
这个弹幕大是直接穿过去了。
We're supposed to take that auto scroller up, but we end up skipping it.
这关叫
Ah,
十之
this
差
map，has these
是
special crystals
我
that
刚想说
stop
gimmick
time.
跳刺，
And
解
there are
出
two
来然后
types
呢
of
解
them.
出惯了。这关是有
One
两个机
stops
制，
time
是
just for a bit,
灰色石亭和蓝色石亭。
and
灰色石
the
亭
other,
就
which
是
we will see in a bit,
吃了之
stops
后
time until your
Uh,
hair turns blue actually, so which means that you don't have a dash.
就是一段时间内时间停止，过一段时间恢复。蓝色石亭是你
Just
冲
as
刺之
many
后
Thorson
恢复
intended.
我没记错的话。
So true.
This, speaking of intended, I think that skip is the demos.
Yep,
It's
I
not.
did that
It's not
test
even.
earlier.
Not even demos actually.
哦，蓝色是二段冲，对对，蓝色
That's
就是
more or less intended actually. Wrapping around there, it's just done better.
或者说是蓝头发恢复吧，蓝头发恢复那个就是时间的一个流逝。
That skip I actually did on my casual playthrough. Yeah, same.
这
The
关叫
Jellyfish Sanctum, which is a
here-
map where you can stand on the jellies and also hold them.
对
Yep.
水母圣所。
And
这关的
also,
机制
if the
是这种
jellyfish is
死的
moving
水母
horizontally, you get lift
可以当
burst,
平台
which
踩。
means you can get big speed.
所有的点全部都是反抛加速。
There we go. That will produce.
Noom.
好，这张图
Undergrowth,
是
everyone knows this
This
map.
map's great.
密林之下是吧？密林
This
之
test
下
is
是
cool
一个
Yeah,
攀
coming
爬
up is
体
a
力管理
pretty
组，
big skip.
就一路往上爬的
Well,
这种
not
是
too big, I guess.
Yeah.
But at
利
least
用
on
死
this
档是
spinner
蹭
to
墙
be
吧，
able to
对，
get
用死
to
档
this
骗
opening
那个侧
immediately.
耳的潘丁来蹭墙。
Because otherwise you'd have to go and do all of those columns there. And do that in, you know, normal movement. Hey, Lynn. Oh no. One of our commentators just said their computer blue screened. Guy's out.
Oh no.
We'll be back in a minute. Okay, that's unfortunate. We can't really pause this because of how we had this set up. Yes, F in chat, please.
Another stunt to get this key. I believe this was like tied at the start, but then it got improved.
I love that decal down there. It looks so good.
This
Oh yeah,
map
for
was
this,
also made to look beautiful on the debug map, which is fun.
yeah, we didn't mention it, I don't think, but the second half of that map has like lower gravity. It's like 80% gravity or something like
Alright, my computer is back.
that. Welcome back.
下一张图，
Cool.
这张图
That's so
叫
funny.
坏了，这张图叫啥呀？
Tectonic trenches.
是热海
So we have
沟
jellies, and we also have these
这
switches
张
that
图
we
也
need
没什么存在感，
to
是水
interact
库抛
with
接
several
组，但是这
times
这张图做的就
in order to
不是很
progress.
好玩。
This is a cool skip coming up. We use the pufferfish from there.
And then a little bit of a delayed ultra chain here. Can't keep the speed for very long though, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. We also tend to throw jellies backwards when we don't need them anymore because that gives us speed boost.
Stun those spinners in order to
Jelly,
ultra off the
jelly,
ground below them.
Ultra dash，
There's a boss fight here, but we just skip it.
Oh yeah, we were just leaving Tectonic. Ever.
Yeah, I'm back.
58, 59,
好，这张
60.
图是也是一张抛接
Map
啊，不对，
Yes,
这
this
图是
map
那个
was
颠倒洞穴，对。
made by a
我以为
TAS
是右边那个实
and
验
this
室。
is like one of the two OG
这个反重力啊，
gravity
反重力
helper maps. So the fact that we can go upside down here is heavily tested by Vamp.
Here we actually skip the trigger that flips us back, so we enter the room the wrong way.
这边是反重力弹簧，就是碰到之后会反重力啊。
Upside down
哇，
wave
这
dash
这
off that
这
little
什
bit
么
of
奇
ground
怪
there.
路线？
This delayed ultra chain right here is new.
Watch this.
Yeah, we.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's great.
哇，这最后倒着叠加作用，可以的。好，然后是实验室。
So the mechanic in this map is these wormhole bubbles that teleport you to the closest other wormhole. The map is also split into several sectors, 3 of which we can do in any order. So there's some routing
黑洞泡泡，
to figure out the ideal order for
这
that.
是叫黑洞泡泡。机制有点复杂，这节奏太快了，不太好解释。
This one is called evade because you're supposed to
简单，
evade
你可以
the
简单理
bubbles,
解成这个
the wormholes.
哦，虫洞泡泡，对，想起来这是
And then we
虫
get
洞泡泡，不
keys.
是黑洞。这个你可以理解成是一种特殊的传送泡泡，就是进去之后
We
会从
kind
另
of
一
skip
个
that room
虫洞泡泡
with
出
that
来。
spiked wall bounce. The interesting thing about wormholes is that you can re-enter them and go to the next one. The map is supposed to be designed such that if you do that, you cannot progress. However, we're TAS, and we can kind of just ignore that sometimes.
我的天！
Yeah, I wonder who made it.
Damn, this music is
这
pretty
一瞬间
good.
就飞了，我完全
I
没
was about to say the same thing. No, unfair.
这是
My
怎么
joke
回
got
事
stolen. No.
And that was the crossroads area. So now we're into escape, which is after the 3 sectors. We don't play that room.
这是什么奇怪的路线？我没看懂。
Multi boost here.
Yeah, this is Tizer music for those unaware.
Yes, I made the song for this map. And then this last room, quad boost, and then just don't play it either. We can dash over a trigger at the end there to get to the teleport trigger to the end.
这什么飞雷神？我完全没看懂发生了什么。啊，这关叫什么激光实验室？啊，死亡激光实验室。这关
Lethal laser laboratory.
我个人觉得做的
Those lasers are actually pretty lethal. We can't really do much in TAS to get by them.
There are a lot of auto-scroller sections in this map, but we can skip some of them.
Yeah, I believe this has some very tight cycles. Like cycle
Yeah,
skips.
like that.
坏了，怎么推流卡住了？我刷新一下。
Portals as before, now
坏了
featuring box.
怎么就已经到这关了？这关是
Box.
Video
Yeah, this map
froze.
actually has a.
这关叫什么来着？
Still going on my end.
叫传送门难题，对，是
This
个
map
抛接
actually has a power box at the very end, which moves in a cycle, and that power box is always loaded because the mapper wanted to cause pain for TASers. So this has a global cycle.
Okay, apparently the restream died briefly, but we're back.
And here we don't care about the box, because
哦，这
we
关
can hit this
甚至都
switch
不需要
just ourselves.
哇，
And
居然可以
here's the
创造
infamous
那个
power
按钮
block.，
都不用箱子的。好，这关是史莱姆时间，一张小星星图。
Depressed map. Oh, happy map.
Yeah. Pretty normal map. I say we'll ultra through
飞
spinners.
镖泡泡是进去之后
But we have
立刻
moon
会冲
blocks,
出来，
which
就是
are
快起泡泡
floating blocks that let us
自动快起。
multi-boost off them. So we can get a lot of speed. The different bubble types really just don't matter for TAS.
Gray bubbles make you fast bubble them, but we're TAS, so we always try to fast bubble them anyway, so...
It's not slime 59, it's slime 56 actually. Pretty sure those wiggles that the blocks are doing are not real, they're just visual. Otherwise we could get speed off them. Can get speed off of that though. Go back for a
Little
moon.
Here we go.
Yep.
这里用 stun，
You know it's about to get serious when TAS goes backwards.
JavaScript.
好，这关是
JavaScript.
Java 的地下室。
So the mechanic in this task,
C'est
or this map,
创意-
is not really a mechanic. It's the fact that we start tiny
为了创意牺牲
and
了手
work our
感。
way to being big.
这关是这样的，这关 T 的一个不是
Or normal
T
size, I
这关
suppose.
马德琳一开始很小，然后这个关是
Extremely
要
dense
你去
task.
吃
Kind
药，
of hard to tell what's
然后
going on.
吃
if
药的
you're
话
not
会变
familiar
大，
with it.
就
Hard to
一点点
explain
变
as
大
well.。
这关内容是这样。
I don't know if
It's
it
hard to keep
kind
track
of
of what's
reminds
going
me
on.
of Super Mario 64 music.
Death warp here.
那个圣诞合作那个 mode 调到明天中午。
This camera,
是
I
等
don't
会
know why it's like that. It doesn't really matter. I thought I fixed it at one point, but I guess I just didn't.
fixed in the TAS or in
好
the，
这
map?
关是第3张一张比较爽的图，叫城市之哎不对，不是城市之巅，城市之巅第一张
This
啊
is
暮光
Dust
之城，
City, which
城市之巅第一张的图。
has these zipper dream blocks, which we can get a little bit of speed off of.
Just a bit.
Unfortunately, we do have to wait for them sometimes, but we can skip them a lot. Or occasionally, I suppose.
Yeah, because these are dream blocks, which you can actually jump out of twice. We can get 3 speed boosts if we go through one of them.
And do stuff like that.
Unfortunately, a lot of this map is just tight enough that we can't keep a lot of speed through places.
Can't skip these turns either.
哇，全程在飞。好，然后所有的小图打完。
Alright, so
Now
we've
we are going into the hard side, which is
小图是25
a collection
张
of
，25张图。
each map.
yeah, we've completed every
a
map
room
in advanced
from each
lobby
map. That's
except
bad.
for Heartside. The hardest climbs, not the hardest climbs, the third hardest.
好，新门的第一张图是那个迷失森林
No, third.
There we did a weird skip.
啊，这里直
with
接
Celeste
超了个近路。第二
crouching
张雨露
out
玫
of the
瑰，
trigger.
And then hit a change respawn trigger here and retry to teleport up there.
第3期是风之怒，
Pretty much, pretty sure that's pretty much what's intended in that.
Is it? Alright, this multi-boost
Big
is
multi-boost
new.
here.
这里用
Just
stun
lets us
蹭了一
skip
个
like most of this slime
And
time
saved
room.
around
然后
5
直
seconds.
接飞到了第4期史莱姆时间后半程，我的天，连 camera 都没跟上。第5期是丛林快跑，
Man, someone's a
啊，
skateboard
这
out
个
of
应该是
there.
倒过来的。
Okay, chat, place your bets on the final time.
对，现在这个也第20期了，是哦，直接用 stun 穿刺了，这突触。哇，这什么路线？
Just a little bit of
哇，
stunning.
然后是
Enter Dust City
暮光之
from
城。
the top.
Yeah, that's how I
That's
do
what I
it.
did casually.
直接飞过去
Good
了
job, y'all.
好，然后迟来的情人节，
3600 and 2 are our guesses.
Exactly 2. Yes.
Just
然
to
后是金色黎明，
No unit.
我只能报这个美观的出处了。
Cosmo is above
Hey,
units.
quiet.
Yeah. Just waiting.
这边能
Belly
打，
here.
You can stand there.
关
Yeah.
克隆之击，
His attack of the clone room is just one room. Like, one screen width.
然后是十之叉，
Should have waited until sub 36. Yeah, unfortunate.
You can skip that, Kevin. Unfortunately, you need it to exit the room. Go through that cutscene.
好，然后是 Java 的地下室，水母圣所，
Here, boosting
这
of
个
these
其实手
jellies
感
is
不
actually
是很好。
intended.
然后是颠倒洞穴啊，这里用
Almost
stun
take the
穿刺，
intended route and then
直
bail
接
on it
跳过了
to
后面
stun
一段
or
流
with a
程，
stun.
然后是炙热，
I think we use this core block to
哎
get
我
a
又
little
忘了
speed
一关
here.
名字了，
Yeah, a little.
海沟，对，炙热海沟，
Then once again skip battling.
然后是传送门难题啊，传送门难题。然后是死亡激光实
Grab
验
that
室。
Bino for reasons. He looks the reason.
星光遗迹，星空遗迹。然后是
And this room is very
密林之
vertical.
下。
And vertical movement in TAS is like difficult.
16号塔。这个超时是正
Yeah,
常
it's
的，
hard
因
to
为
know
一
if
开始
remote user is optimal.
那个他们自我介绍了一下，我把那一段时间也记上了。到时候看一下那个游戏内时间啊，这个是有参考性的，这个是开关难题。这个不算翻了，
Give
这
a
个是
little
我
bit
计
speed
时
into
的
the
问
lab
题。
room.
然后是
We don't play this. We kind
Don't
of just
blink.
go right to the end.
Yep.
刚刚是实验室啊，然后是
Superstructure.
上层
We
上
skip
层电
most of these doors. Just use the last box for the coin door. Box door, I
然后是星光站。
suppose.
Box door, true.
Box door.
这里用 stun
Pretty ugly
And we
stun.
aren't playing
穿这边的刺儿，然后一个
But-
飞，哇
More speed.
哇，可以，
that.
好快，最后一期虚空的召唤。这里跳了一段，不知道怎么跳过的。
Weird camera here.
Hey, looking ultra and advanced.
好，最后一个男
And
星
that's the last room. Yeah. So now we finish up this Heartside room, and we're done. With a time of 35:59.5.
59.
We hit sub 36
literally-
literally yesterday, or 2 days ago, whichever.
Yeah.
35
So,
分59
There you
秒
go. Hope y'all enjoyed. Thanks for watching.
游戏内时间。
Any closing thoughts from y'all?
Yeah, go play Celeste and Strawberry Jam.
Do that.
And also, you can, if you like this task, you can watch the 3 or 4 others that have been showcased.
I would
the
also
other
like to
lobbies.
mention, yes, please do that. I would like to mention that if you're interested in learning to task a game, Celeste is a great game to start with. Our tools are very good. Our community is welcoming. So, yeah. That's all we have.
Always great to see new testers.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thanks for watching.
For
Cheers.
coming. See you next time. Thanks for
Bye.
coming. See you next time.
Yeah.
Thank you.